Well, hi friends, good morning. This is a day of expiry again now. For the day to expiry again now, ideally again this day should have been again a progression without much hiccups here. But you have a lot of global cues here. You actually have the strongest rally in the history of Dow, the US markets, in absolute terms. In absolute terms, again, in a percentage terms, again we can say that almost after 9 years actually we have seen such a strong move. But now what was the reason again before actually we start actually linking it to the Indian markets here? Now the reason was again there was a pension fund overdue again a sort of buying amount almost 60 to 70 billion dollars that actually had to come. Second, again you actually had the S&P 500 hitting almost a 200 DMA level again, so that was also a reaction point. And then again when you combine in terms of how actually a lot of stocks actually were being beaten down from a short covering point of view, then I combine all the three and you actually saw with very low volumes you the index actually traveled a long distance. So it was more about the pension fund buying, and that's why actually there was such a large trigger when pension funds had to rebalance at the end of the quarter. This event is restricted to the US markets. It actually cannot actually impact the Indian markets in a large extent here. So again, remember that again. So global cues looking better, looking positive from a sort of setup point of view. But I won't read much into it. What I will think is the 10,850. That's actually a tough nut to crack again for the December series. So expiry, I think the range will be 10,500, 10,800. For Nifty to expire about 10,800, you really need a very crazy rally in the bank Nifty, I think, because Nifty rollovers are already at 61%. So which implies again for the bank Nifty rollovers that you really have to cross a large amount here. So since the bank Nifty rollovers are only 41, 42%, this implies if there is any short covering opportunity, it can only happen in bank Nifty. And when I look at the set of the bank Nifty, only ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank are the ones again which are providing some strength. The rest actually do not have any strength here. So for the bank Nifty to really have a powerful rally, it really needs actually something special here. PSU banks, there's a recapitalization amount which is going to be created to mid-cap PSU banks. Again, those could be rallying here. But now let's talk about levels here. And before that, let's talk about Qs. From the FI side, again, the Qs have not been positive. Again, so I will say those actually are mild negative Qs today. Global Qs, positive Qs. Again, we know again the Asia has been trading positive. From the FNO front again, I'm looking at a good addition 10,800, 900 January calls again. So FNO again we can take that as positive here because again Nifty futures again still very low open interest. Remember it's December, so again since open interest not high, just read again it's a mild positive again from on the FNO side here. No major direction sort of open interest build up here. On the metal side, largely neutral again. There was some gains yesterday. Today again we are seeing some sell off in the Asian trade on metals, so largely no major direction there. Oil price very strong spike, 7 to 8% rally in the Brent crude, WTI crude. So again from that perspective again it's slightly negative again for us as a market. On a stock aspect, perhaps it will be different, but OMC's aviation paint again, those could be under some selling pressure. And that's a sentiment reaction again. So it's not about a fundamental thing, but sentimental again, yes, that could be a negative reaction there. On a totality basis, if I want to ascribe again how the Q is looking, I will say a mild positive again. That's how the markets are looking like. On a level basis, what you should be doing on an intraday basis again for the Bank Nifty, if Bank Nifty starts trading sustaining about 27,000, we are set for a good 250 point to 400 point rally here. So I think you can remain positive till the time you're trading about 27,000. For the Nifty again, if you're trading about 10,700, 800 becomes the next frontier, and if you trade above 800, then again 50 to 100 point more rally could be seen. So that perhaps is something we should watch out for. Thanks.